I guess creativity to me, I mean, it's such a broad term. It's, I guess creativity to me means making something from nothing, or sometimes the adverse, making nothing from something. If you have a bad go at it, but to me, creativity means uh, making making something that you want to see. Like it's like DIY. Like if you are dissatisfied with the world, change it. If there's something that is not out there in the what's the word, universe, that you want to see, or that you think should be out there, that you think should exist, make it. It reminds me of a quote about skateboarding from Ian MacKaye, the of Minor Threat fame and Fugazi, I guess, about skateboarding, and he says, um, it's kind of corny, but it's a pretty famous quote where he says, "Skateboarding is not a sport. It's not a hobby. Skateboarding is learning how to redefine the world around you." And as corny as that may sound, it really ties into creativity, like the whole idea of creativity, where you change the world, and not the world in like a literal sense, physical sense. You change like the world like around you, the 3-foot world that you live in. I mean, for me anyways, that's how it's always been when it comes to writing, art, photography, and skateboarding, and making skateboard videos. So the easiest example for me to talk about, like offhand, like off the top of my head, would be the latest skate video that I made, which I cleverly titled "Piss." But I was I grew up like I've been skateboarding for like over 20 years now, and it's something that I will do for the rest of my life until I physically can't anymore. It's a very important part of my life, and I cherish it very much. And so, and it means a lot to me. And so when I first started skateboarding, like I grew up watching skate videos, like VHS skate videos, and around that time, like the mid 2000s, and there was a certain that was like, well, to me, the golden era of like skateboarding videos, and those, it's such as like the Flip Skateboards video, Sorry, or Baker Skateboards, Baker 2G, and Zero's Dying to Live, and Misled Youth. Like those kinds of skate videos had a certain feel to them and a certain aesthetic that I loved and I grew up on, and I, watched religiously, and it meant a lot to me. And in recent years, I've kind of become disheartened by, of course, the just kind of like disposability of skateboarding videos nowadays, and how things have changed, and how everything just goes straight to the internet and immediately forgotten about. And also, just the music just sucks usually in skate videos these days. Just no like there's like no heart in like skate videos. It's just like people like, and not everyone. Like, there's still great skate videos that are being made out there, but the majority of the internet crap that just gets dumped and forgotten about, like watched once and then forgotten about, like very like low minimal effort is being put into stuff like that. They just want to get it out as fast as possible, which is like, I guess in a business sense, the best decision to make in today's uh, culture. But like, they're soulless. They don't have a heart, and they don't stick with you. They don't mean anything. Like skate videos of yesteryear, the ones I grew up watching, they don't mean it, like, not even compared, like can't even compare to like what those videos meant to me and how they shaped me, in, skateboarding wise. And it's sad, it sucks. And so when I decided that I wanted to make a skate video, 3 years ago, I I knew it wasn't going to be like that. It wasn't just going to be some pump and dump scheme, just get it out there as fast as possible. I didn't care how long it took. I spent 3 years just like filming and gathering footage. And but I knew going into it that I wanted to make it special. And even if it was just special, only special to me or and my friends, like that's all I really cared about. It was an art project. It was my, it wasn't just going to be skateboarding on a screen. It was going to mean more than that. And whilst, like, I mean, it's done now. You can watch it. It's on YouTube. And while like some people will just watch it and just see skateboarding on a screen, and that's fine because there's a lot of good skateboarding in it and good music that I like specifically picked for the video. And but to me and like my close friends who are like involved in it, there's a whole lot more into it than that. It's a hell of a lot like this a skate video, namely the one that I made, is a hell of a lot like a book. It's like a memoir, that's the kind of writing that I do with my books. It's a memoir. It's like a visual representation of like the last 3 years of me and my friends' lives. And there's every clip in the video, there's stories behind it, and every piece of artwork, there's meaning behind it. Every song has a reason to it. But getting off track here, it turned out exactly how I wanted it to, because I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I love it. It's my favorite video, and I know that kind of sounds self-absorbed, self-serving, egocentric, but I made the video that I wanted to watch, and I think that's the main goal or life lesson, or the main like definition of what creativity means to me. It's making the skate video you want to watch. It's making the music that you want to listen to. It's making the art that you want to look at. And like, don't think about anyone else, and don't think about what the crowd favors, what the algorithm likes. Like, make the stuff you want to see in the world. What's in that Gandhi quote? Like, be the change you want to see in the world. Yeah, do it. If like, I'm not saying like in like a political sense. I'm saying it in like a artistic, creative sense. Like, if you think there's something missing, if you think there's a void in this world, in this universe that needs filled, go out and fill it. Fill it yourself. Don't wait for someone else to do it, because no one's going to come do it. I mean, maybe if you're really lucky, but chances are no one's going to do it. And if they do, it's not going to be exactly what you had in mind. Only you know exactly what you have in mind. And you need to go out and do it, or at least try. You're not going to succeed every time, but like, at least try it. That's all you can do, is just give it a try. And then you You can say, well, I tried. And then if it didn't work out, keep trying, or try something different, or try it a different way. That, I think, is the underlying mythos of the idea of creativity in a broad general sense. But then again, that's just my opinion. I mean, what the hell do I know? I'm just a doctor.